Salutations. My name is this, and I'm going to talk about this. When we think of this, famous characters come to mind. US presidents, athletes, and so on. True innovators in their genre. But what makes them leaders? Is it a naturally born trait that certain people have? Or is it something developed over time? A hidden skill in all of us. A leader has the ability to see a problem and have insight into how it may be resolved. Leadership is more than uncanny clairvoyance, however. A leader doesn't always see the goal they are leading toward. All that is required of the leader is to stand up for what they believe in. By nature, humans are sheep-like creatures. Biblical scriptures reveal that time and over again. Just look around next time you're at a social gathering. How many people decide to just do what everyone else is doing? People are sheep, but every once in a while, there is an unusual sheep. They will come up with ideas on their own. Again, look around at your next social gathering. Who decides what the group is going to do? They are your leaders. There are different levels of leaders, of course. As an example, there are those who lead in ordinary circumstances. Then there are those who decide they want to lead in extraordinary circumstances. I say decide they want to lead, but some people seem naturally led to be leaders at times. All the pieces fall into place. They have the insight, resources, and don't forget the appeal of charisma. What kind of chance does the average sheep have against this shining example? The harsh reality answer is there isn't much chance against these type of leaders, but it isn't always one leader bashing his head against another leader. There are many options when there are two people with insight into situations. They could fight each other, but it is even better when they decide to collaborate. The first option in collaboration is, by instinct, to take the greatest common factor between the two differing opinions and go with that. This is called compromise. The second option in collaboration is to take both options, create an entirely new third option that both takes into considering both leaders' ideas and even new ones. This is called synergy. We could go on and on about different ways people can or cannot work together. In fact, I have taken many college courses on it. It's called politics. The real issue to be addressed here is who can be a leader. Foundationally, what is a leader? We determine a leader has insight and takes a stand for what they believe. So, wait, then there are no necessary prerequisites other than these. It doesn't matter what your income is, where you were born, or even what it is you stand for. As such that means anyone can be a leader. In fact, everyone is a leader to a certain extent. Remember being a kid? Ever since we were little, there were people we looked up to. In the eyes of a child, this is a massive place where there are questions everywhere. At times, we might even be frightened by the massiveness of it all. But here we are today, still kicking. How did we get this far? Leaders. Leaders have the ability to bring those around them forward. If you look back on it, who were your leaders? I bet for a lot of you, it was just some teenager who seemed so amazing back then. I remember when I was real young, looking up to a middle school student as a role model, a leader. So, since we are all leaders, whether we mean to be or not, why not develop this skill set? Be a positive influence for those around you. If there is a certain way of life that you know to be right, stand up for it. You have to be doing it all along. Just look at the kid you pass next time staring way up at you.